Hi sweets, I hope you're having a great week so far. I thought it was going to be a good idea to do kind of a spring look. Dewy skin, but not dewy at the same time, if I make a little bit of sense. I live in a tropical island, so I have to set my foundation, or I like to set my foundation because if not, I think that everything will melt away. So I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. This is going to be an entire makeup look. So let's right into the tutorial. I have already moisturized my face and now I'm gonna apply a little bit of primer. For primer, since I'm going for a dewy kind of a look, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Spotlight. This is an illuminating primer. I took a pump of it and I'm going to rub it into my hands and apply it all over my skin to have this glowy skin. Now I'm gonna conceal and I'm gonna go with my Maybelline Age Rewind. This is in the shade Fair. I have been doing this lately. This is how I did my makeup a long time ago. First my concealer and then my foundation, but then I switched and now I'm back to it again. And I'm gonna use my Vasanti Concealer Buffer. Now I'm gonna go for foundation. The foundation that I'm gonna use is a little bit ironic, but I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. I'm in the shade 407. I'm going to draw a couple of lines in my face. Buff it into my skin. I'm gonna use this Crown Flat Bronzer. I'm gonna go again with a little more of concealer, just a little bit here near my tear duct in both eyes. And I'm gonna use the same brush, the Vasanti Buffer Concealer. I'm gonna use a new product for me. This is the Flower Beauty Kiss Me Twice Lip and Cheek Chubby. This is in the shade Apricot-a-lot. I'm going to apply it into my cheek. So far the shade I like. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to apply my foundation. Really lovely shade and really easy to blend. It is extremely hard when you press it into your skin, but when you start blending it, it is extremely nice. It doesn't disrupt my foundation, by the way. They are working really good together. I like blush as in a whole, but I really like also cream blushes. Sometimes people are not into that, but I really like the finish of it and how the skin and the complexion look overall. I'm going to make sure that I don't have any creasing in my under eye. To set, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier setting powder with one of my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm not going to bake, but I'm going to apply a little bit more powder than what I need. For the rest of my complexion, I'm going to go with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade 15 Light. I'm setting my entire face with my Real Techniques 300 brush. And I'm dusting this powder all over the rest of my complexion. Now for bronzer, I'm going to go with my Milani Extra Large bronzer. This is in the shade Fake Tan. And I'm gonna mix both shades in my brush. This is the all over brush from RLM Moda. And I'm applying it where the sun naturally hit my skin. I'm gonna bronze the side of my forehead, a little bit my chin, and the sides of my nose. Use this Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. This is in medium, and I'm gonna use the same brush to apply it in the hollows of my cheek. I'm gonna use this one for a little bit of contour in my face, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlighter now, and I'm gonna go with my Pretty Vulgar. This is the Shimmery Swan 41 Glimmer of BS, and I'm going to apply it in the high point of my cheek first. And I'm using this brush from RLM. I'm gonna apply a little bit on top of my eyebrows, in the bridge of my nose, in the flat area of my nose, and also in my Cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna go for brows, and I'm gonna use my iconic London. This is the Sculpt and Boost eyebrow cushion in medium. This is the thing that I have been using lately, and I'm loving this so much. I didn't thought that I would enjoy it so much, but I am. I'm gonna start with the light shade with the same brush that the product brought, and I'm going to give a couple of strokes in the beginning of my eyebrow. And now I'm gonna switch to the darker side, and first of all, I'm gonna start with my arch. Now I'm going to finish up my tail, and now I'm gonna fill my eyebrow. I don't have to go to so much detail because I have really thick eyebrows. I just want, or I work them to be a little more defined of what they are. Now I'm going to use the other end of the brush to buff the product into my eyebrows. To finish up my eyebrows, I'm going to use this Sorme BrowLift. This is a pencil highlighter to completely define my shape. And using this flat application brush, I'm going to blend the product. Now I'm going to start with my eye look, and as always I'm going to prime my lids, and I'm going to use my Milani eyeshadow primer. And with my ring finger I'm going to apply it all over my lid, starting in my lash line, working my way towards my brow arch. And I'm doing it in tapping motions. This is nothing new, this is the same as always. I think I'm going to use a mix of these two palettes. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Curl Obsessions. And I'm going to start first with the Jeffree Stars, and I'm going to go to the shade Charm. And I'm using this Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques. I'm tapping the excess of the brush because this is a matte shade and it will have a little bit of kickback. I'm going to apply this in this area here, a little bit above my natural crease. I'm gonna go to this coral shade that I have here, and I'm gonna use my RLM Moda Pro 430 brush, taking from the pan, tapping the excess because this is another matte shade and it will have a little bit of fallout. And I'm applying it from my crease towards my mobile lid in circular motions. And I don't mind to go a little bit on top of the first shade named Charm from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. Now I'm gonna go to this kind of a terracotta shade that I have here with the same brush. And I'm going to apply it in my outer corner just to give a little bit of definition to my eye look. Now with my ring finger, I'm gonna go to this kind of a gold, orangey gold shade, and I'm going to press it into my inner corner and a little bit towards the middle of my mobile lid. And I'm gonna go to Dominatrix, this brown chocolate shade, and I will try to do kind of a liner with it. And I'm using this Luxe HD angle brush. I will try to wing it a little bit. gonna tight line my lashes, and I'm gonna use this ColourPop creme liner. This is in the shade Best Of. For my bottom part, I'm gonna go really lightly. I don't want to intensify it a lot. So I'm gonna mix two shades. I'm gonna go with the one in the middle in the Huda Beauty and the one that I use in my outer corner. And I'm using this Luxie 213. Tapping the excess of it, and I'm going to apply it in my bottom part. I'm going to apply a little bit of the same shade that I applied in my mobile lid to my bottom part, really near my tear duct. I'm going to apply a little bit of the same highlighter that I applied in my face. This is the Pretty Vulgar one. To brighten a little bit my inner corner. And what I have left over in my brush is what I'm going to use for my brow arch. And to give a little more healthy look to my skin, I'm gonna go with this Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Youth Boosting Powder. This is in translucent illuminating finish. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my powder. And I'm buffing this into my entire complexion. I'm going to curl my lashes. For mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is in the shade Black is Black. This is the waterproof version. First, I'm going for my top lashes. And now my bottom. To set everything in place, I'm gonna go with my Algenist Splash Hydrating Setting Mist. And last but not least, I'm gonna go for lips. I'm gonna use this NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Summer Tease. First, I'm gonna start with my Cupid's bow. Now the sides. Now my bottom lip, first the center. And now the sides. I'm gonna use this lip gloss. This is from Appeal. This is a holographic lip gloss. I got this in my BoxyCharm. I'm gonna link that video so you can watch my unboxing, and I loved this lip gloss. I'm going to apply it all over my lip. So sweet, this is the final look. I really like how my skin looks and how glowy and healthy and plump look. My lips aren't the exception of it. I'm really loving that holographic lip gloss from Appeal, and I have been trying to contour my lips with the lip liner that I'm using, and that helps a lot to give this juicy plumpy look to the lips, and that lip gloss is extremely comfortable. As I said previously, I'm going to link that video below so you can watch me go through that unboxing. I like how simple, fast, and easy my eye look was, and it is everything about simplicity and something fast and nice to wear. So I hope you like it, sweets, and if you did, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.